My sister Tracy is the one who said to me, don't you know when you make it, you can help us come on. So I always tried to abide that. But the responsibility of it was so heavy for me. I feel like I can never live my life. And I never used to say it. I never used to say anything to anybody. But since we've been doing this show, I've been saying it.
Y'all, since the Braxtons returned to our screens, it's been nothing but drama. Evidently, these sisters cannot get along. And while there's something new coming up every day about them, allegedly, Toni has been talking about how fed up she is and how she's literally had to carry the rest of her family on her back for years.
13 and 14, my mom, she had a really bad accident. She fell. And her back was really messed up, so she was in the hospital a long time. And so I was a surrogate parent for a moment.
Where was Dad?
Working, had to make a living, had 6 kids.
So what would it look like for you if it were different? If you didn't have that responsibility and if they weren't leaning on you, what would your life look like? What would you be doing?
Well, I would have soared higher.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Now, there's no denying that Toni is the most successful Braxton. With 7 Grammys to her name and 70 million albums sold, Toni is actually one of the most successful women R&B artists of all time. She started singing with her sisters in the Braxtons in the late 80s, then signed for a solo album, Toni Braxton, released in 1993, and it was an instant hit, climbing to #1 on the Billboard 200 and moving 10 million copies. The standout songs, Breathe Again and Another Sad Love Song, also helped power the album, whose producers included Babyface and Antonio L.A. Reid. Toni then followed up her debut with another successful album, Secrets, which included the smash Unbreak My Heart. The single sold 10 million copies worldwide, ranking as one of the top singles ever released. She has actually recorded 9 studio albums, the most recent released in 2020, and all of them have been pretty successful. With Toni making all this money earlier on, she had to take care of her entire family and cover most of their financial needs, and it wasn't easy for her. She's actually talked about how she was the one who had to take care of things while her other sisters took a back seat, and only Tamar helped her with a few of the bills.
Mommy and Daddy's divorced, and a divorced mom pretty much got nothing. I'm not going to leave my mom by herself. So I'm going to make sure my mother's taken care of. None of my siblings have helped me take care of my mother to make sure she was okay, except for Tamar. No one said,
This is before Vince.
Before Vince, Mommy's car insurance is due. Let's help Toni with Mommy car insurance.
Or Mommy needs a car.
Basically, what Toni was saying was that while Tamar is a whole trip, she was helping their mother long before she was rich herself, while the other sisters basically said, well, Toni got it, she can do it. And what bothered Toni even more was that while she was the one taking care of things financially, Trina and Towanda demanded that they get paid for working with her, while Tamar, who was helping with the bills, was not asking for a dime.
What's happening? When
Nothing.
you still charge her? I don't charge her. When the last time have I charged you for a show?
Tamar's
It's
been
been
charging
years.
for a show for years. My sister Tamar never charges me to do background singing for me. My sister Trina does. My sister Towanda, she's an executive assistant. That makes sense for her to get a salary. I just wish every situation was not about Toni's savings and loans.
I have never charged Toni. And what I'm saying is it pissed me off. When I saw that you and Towanda get paid, I was